As a pen rider, attitude is everything. And we're not only here to find sick animals. Matter of fact, I think that's the wrong way to look at it. I don't think the focus should be on sickness, but on health. And we got to think ahead. So we're trying to get our cattle where they feel good, they look forward to seeing this coming. This is their, besides a feed truck coming and giving them something to eat, we're about the only excitement they have for the day. So I want that to be a real positive experience. The other thing I have to do is I try to teach these animals how to drive while I am riding the pen in a pattern, so that as I ride the pen, I'm not teaching them to circle the pen, but teaching them how to pull from the pen as I make my daily rides. And then of course, I need to have these animals in a state where they can really show me if they feel good or if they don't feel good. If the animals are afraid of me or suspicious of me, they won't show their sickness until they're so sick they can't hide it. So as I ride here, it's not a bad idea when you first enter the pen to just slow it down, observe the whole pen. A lot of times you can see more from this position here than you can right in amongst the cattle. And then when I do start riding, I'll have me a pattern picked out, and it's a pattern that the cattle see me from both sides when I ride, and I see the cattle from both sides. So here I'm sweeping across my pen in a straight diagonal line. As I ride across, I look at these cattle, they have me on their left eye. I switch across, they follow me. I try not to be invasive. They come back across this way. I look here, everything looks fine. I'm gonna make it clear to this outside of this pen so these cattle here, I can see what they're feeling or doing. And now I'll make a switch back across. I wouldn't discourage that right there. That calf follow me, that's a nice thing. I like it when they follow me. That means he likes me, or at least is interested in me. I wouldn't discourage that. Now as I ride in, these cattle ought to start hooking across and looking at me this way. So I'll be real careful that I can switch eyes here. I've got this animal right here on the right eye. I want him to be able to turn right here and look at me out of his left eye. That's real important to get these cattle doing that. Once he makes that transition, then I'll bring my horse around and I can just ride with these cattle here, and I'll go in a little straighter line here to stop their movement. If I don't stop this movement, I'm going to send everything to the back of the pen, and I'm really not looking forward to that. I'd rather have them staying here by the water or going towards the feed bunk. So I'll go across again. Now I should be able to make a transition. We'll see what this calf does. I'd like this calf here just to walk straight away from me. That's nice, and I'll just go with him, and I'll just observe my other cattle. Now I can start my pattern again. I'll be observing of the water. I don't want to scare this animal when he's got his head in the water trough. I'll see if he can switch eyes. I'll just go by on his left eye. We'll let him straighten out. Observe me on the right side. There's that switching eyes. Now I can just slow down right here, back up just a little bit, slow his movement down, place him at the fence, and now I can ride on. It didn't quite send him clear to the back of the pen. So as I'm riding, I'm training my cattle to work for me. Just like there. Now I'd like him to hook on with this yellow calf that has a little bit of a lameness issue. So here I'll send him to this yellow calf. I'll push on his eye, send him towards the gate. Now I'd like to stop him. I'll just turn and go with him and stop him and get him to wait. And now I'll ask my yellow calf to step forward just a step. He's a little slower getting started than the black calf. So I'm gonna just set this black calf. I'm gonna place him. I'll just ride forward with him, stop him, and right there I'll just turn my horse away from him and leave him there. He doesn't feel too good, so he probably won't go anywhere. Now here, I'll approach my lame calf, and I'll send him towards the gate. Now I'm not asking him to go to the gate. I'm just trying to get him to look towards the gate, just teaching him to drive. He's kind of hurrying on me, so I'll turn and ride with him. I'll try to push on his eye, and get him to go to the top of the hill. That's all I'm thinking about now, is taking him to the top of the hill. I'll ask my other calf to turn and look towards the top of the hill, the pile there. I'll send him. I want him to look away from me there. But I got to teach him to look away from me here. So I'll send him across. There, I got my lame calf. We'll put these two together. Now I want to send them towards that black calf up on the hill. So I'll wait. I'll push on his eye. I'm just trying to teach this guy that when I push on his eye, if he'll move away from me, I'll take the pressure off. Good. Now I'll try to get my yellow calf to go with him. And I'll just send him towards the top of the hill. I want him right here. I'll wait. I want him to be able to look away from me. I want to be able to push on his eye and have him step across without getting afraid, like that. I'll just let these calves work towards the gate. Now as I get them parked there, I'm going to very slowly ride to my gate. Check my alley here. And now the calf can see me and the hole. And I'll try to keep him focused that way. I lost him. Step forward. Now I'm not focusing on the other cattle. I see when they start to move. What I'll do is I'll try to get these other cattle to just kind of move out of my way to where I can control my black calf. Just get him to turn and look at the yellow calf and get those two to flow towards the gate. So I'll send him, switch eyes, work him on the fence line, and I'll just ease myself out wide. If I go forward, I'll stop their movement. So I'll just keep working. As long as he's moving, I leave him alone. I'll let this other calf go with him. Stay wide. Send him. Now I got to be careful my whole pen doesn't pull on me. So I'll try to stop this movement from right here. I'm going to try to get my yellow calf. I'm going to try to get his eye. And he's looking for his buddies now, so I'll just stop this movement and I'll try to get him to going with the other calves. So here he's wanting to go. I just got to be careful not to stop that movement. So I'll let him work his way out. Turn and ride with him. I would shut my gate here and go sort and come back and put my good cattle in and take my other ones to the hospital.
We encourage pen riders to watch the full demonstration with Kurt, located in the bonus section of this DVD. You'll take away many great points. When pen riding, focus on maintaining health and preventing sickness. Teach your animals how you want them to move by using point of balance techniques. Don't just circle the pen. Ride in a diagonal pattern and get animals to switch eyes as they look at you. Create slow movement by not pushing cattle. Make pen riding an enjoyable experience for your cattle. When pulling sick cattle, remember to teach cattle how you want them to move by using point of balance. Push cattle when you have their eye to create movement. You can help keep that movement calm by positioning yourself so the cattle can pick you up in one eye and then the other.